Oh, no.
Investors, welcome back to the trading desk. Last week, I drove 6 hours from Toronto to Montreal for some liquid hunting, and I got a lot of surprise. Let me share with you right now. All of them here today are preferred stocks. I mean, what's the point for liquid hunting if we are buying some common stocks? So here we have 3 preferred stocks. Just to a quick recap, preferred stocks are not commonly traded or commonly used in cocktails. They have its own uniqueness and are preferred by certain group of people, and they offer or pays you a fixed flavor dividend. And we have something extra special, green Chartreuse. Now, green Chartreuse deserves its own category, and we will talk about it later. Let's first start with these 3 preferred stocks. So first one we have here is Noilly Prat Extra Dry Vermouth. The distiller can date back to 1813. This is not available in Ontario, so let's now try it out. Now on the nose, it's very clean and bright. I think it has a slightly more fruity notes. You get those very pleasing herbal aroma here. Definitely smells more complex than the Dolin Dry. Yeah, this is definitely extra dry. It's very soft, fruity, and a little bit spices. Also a little bit savory, slightly sour. It tastes very elegant. So who is this for? If you love martini, this is a must-have holding. And I put this as a preferred stock. First, this is not available in Ontario. Second, this is also slightly more expensive than the regular vermouth. A very decent and very elegant vermouth for your liquid holdings if you really enjoy martini. Cheers. Okay, now we have a rum bomb here. Planetary O.F.T.D old-fashioned traditional dark overproof rum at 69% ABV. I was really surprised when I went to the Quebec Liquid Exchange, SAQ. They have a huge selection of rum, so it seems like they love rum more. The distiller Planetary, we talked about a little bit in earlier liquid reports. This is also a very old rum distillers that can trace back to the slave trade period. It is a blend of selected dark rums from Jamaica, Guyana, and Barbados. And given its proof, I don't think it's usually drinked on its own. So we'll do a quick tasting first, then I will add some water into it just to dilute it further and open up its aroma more. Wow. This smells like heaven. It's so delicious. The first thing you get is a very intense molasses flavor and caramel. And after that, a very pungent heat directly impact your nose. And the heat is basically the alcohol, given its super high proof. You also get some spices. Oh, what? First sip into your mouth, it's very warm, and then you get like dark chocolate or bitterness in general, and right after that you taste the alcohol, dark chocolate or toasted cocoa beans. It lingers in your mouth together with spices for a very long time. The finish is super long. It's really delicious. So now I just added a few drops of water. I should be able to sense the aroma and the flavor much better. Oh yeah, it definitely opens up. The first thing is still the very intense molasses and caramel, but now you get more fruity notes like banana probably, and those baking spices more like clove, cinnamon. Now let's try. You still get the warmth at first, dark chocolate and bitterness in general. The mid to finish, I can now taste fruity sweetness, like those fresh sugarcane flavor in regular rums. This is super delicious. Super delicious. So, who is this for? A must-have preferred stocks for your collection, because Overproofed rums are not always common to find, and overproofed rum offers more intense flavor and complexity, and at the same time it's definitely cheaper than those high proof or overproofed whiskeys. This would be a perfect dark rum for a Mai Tai. You can also float a thin layer of overproof dark rum on your pina colada, and that will give you a very surprising taste. I tried it, it's really good. If you want to unlock some serious high impact rum, this is a must-have holdings. Cheers! So when I was there, I saw a wide range of local gins distilled in Quebec. This one caught my eye, Laurent Maritime Gin. I searched online, but the information is very limited, and I have no idea how it tastes like. So let's take on this journey together. Oh, smells like gin, very juniper forward. You can smell the saltiness. Yeah, it definitely feels like you are on a coast and those wind comes to you, contains some like those salty flavors, right? Very unique for sure. There's also like smell of like fish, maybe just seafood in general, but not those cooked seafood, you know, those raw seafood. Oh no! I wasn't prepared for this. It's not bad, but I think you need to get prepared before you taste it. It tastes like oysters to me. Like, you know those liquids when you eat oysters? So it's like salty, it's like fresh, but at the same time there's those unpleasing fishy smell. The aroma was pretty pleasing fishy smell, and when you taste it, it's a little bit unpleasing fish smell. Let me try again. This time I am prepared. Now I am getting into it. It definitely feels like you are eating oysters. This tastes more like sea than the Isle of Harris we tasted earlier. This uses seaweed. This uses sugar kelp. Both are plants you harvest from the sea. This is like $40, but this is $90. And to me, if I would really want a maritime gin, this is my choice. So after that oyster flavor, you get juniper, some herbal and botanicals. The finish is medium, and you get a lot of mineralities lingering in your mouth for a pretty long time. It's actually very smooth when I taste the second time. So who is this bottle? This is definitely a typical preferred stock. It offers a very unique and fixed flavor dividend. And secondly, it's definitely preferred by a certain group of people. If you love seafood, you will enjoy this. But if you do not love that fishy smell, you will find it disgusting. This probably will work pretty well in a gin tonic and pair with cucumber to elevate its freshness, or with lemon peels. If you are a gin lover and you love to explore unique flavors, at the same time you love seafood, this is a must-have. Cheers! Green Chartreuse deserves its own category. And today, I am introducing a new asset class that is called private equity. In finance and investment terms, private equity is a type of asset investment. It is not publicly traded. The target audience are usually institutional and accredited investors to acquire, manage private companies with the goal of selling them later for a significant capital appreciation and profit. So basically, private equities are not accessible to public like common stock or preferred stocks, and there is a barrier of entry. So in our liquid asset management, a private equity is not publicly or rarely traded on the market, so you can't really buy it from the market publicly. Secondly, it adds a premium to the actual value. And thirdly, it is an investment for a long-term growth. All right, so green Chartreuse. This is an iconic French herbal liqueur. You can date back to 1605. And there's only 2 monks in the world know its recipes, making it super prestigious. It is said to include 130 herbs, botanicals. Actually, I was thinking to give out 2 bottles to my fans, although I don't have any at this time. But then I realized there's regulations and laws about how you can ship or deliver liquors. So I still need to figure out how I can give out these 2 bottles to my lovely fans. There are already lots of videos on talk about the history of Chartreuse, so I'm not going to waste your time on repeated content. So let's directly get into these. I already opened it because I just can't wait to try that. The neck already have lots of sugar here, so the sugar content is definitely very high. It smells pretty alcoholic at 55% ABV, a very intense herbal and medicinal flavor. If I remember correctly, Chartreuse was used as like a holy medicine back in the days. Very peppery, some mint, green tea, very fresh. First sip, it's super sweet. And then you get tons of herbal and medicinal flavor. This is a very fresh herbal and medicinal flavor. And I can tell it is super balanced, that you don't get one herbal overpowers the other. Super smooth and mellow. The finish is medium. You get a slight bitterness in your mouth at the end. And once you taste it, you know why it is so rare to find. So who is this for? This is definitely a bar's secret off-menu item. The most famous role of this is to make a vibrant green color the last word. Beautiful blend between gin, chartreuse, maraschino, and lime. You can also sip on its own. This is a super delicious liqueur to enjoy, as it has more than enough complexity to drink on its own. This is definitely a liqueur to elevate your liquid holding to your next level, where the history, flavor complexity, also the hype for scarcity. It's an absolute essential if you can get it. And that's why it is called a private equity. So let's do a quick summary on my liquid hunting in Quebec. So we have 3 preferred stocks here. Noilly Prat Extra Dry, perfect for martini lover. Planetary O.F.T.D Rum, a bottle to add an extra kick to your rum cocktails. Laurent Maritime Gin, very interesting oyster taste, optional for your stock holdings. And then we have green Chartreuse, the superstar private equity for your liquid holdings, or for my liquid holdings. It's actually my first time that I get a hold of these bottles. Quebec have its surprises. It's definitely a good place to travel. Montreal Old Town is definitely worth looking. Thanks for watching, everyone. That is today's new stock report. If you are traveling to Quebec, make sure you grab these bottles before they run out. I will see you on the next trading day.